Hey folks, radar has gone quiet across the valley this afternoon. The cool front settled down to the south of us, and with that the atmosphere has stabilized, and even though we got a lot of clouds, we don't have much in the way of rain. This is what it looks like right now, and the Doppler says zippo, nada at the moment, and we don't really expect big rain anymore. It looks like because of what came through last night in the upper valley and the fact that the front's got a little farther to the south, again the atmosphere stabilized, and yes, a couple of showers, but not a big rain event over the weekend at all. We're going to back off of that and make the weekend actually decent in terms of being able to get stuff done. It's going to be a lot of clouds and maybe a couple of showers, but not a widespread rain event, it doesn't look like. Clouds are still thick across South Texas. You zoom out though and you can see they go from here all the way up to San Antonio. The big stuff, of course, out in the Gulf and moving away. There's still scattered showers to the north, and we'll probably see a couple of showers this weekend, but the models keep trying to push stuff in here, and I think we'll see stuff, but not widespread and not 2 to 4 inches now, more like half an inch or less, and maybe even less than that in most places. The front's still stalled nearby, so that's going to be a focal point for shower development, but the showers will be very spotty, and I think it's just a mainly cloudy situation through tomorrow, and Sunday probably even less active at this point. Don't know that we'll see a lot of sunshine, maybe a little bit, but the clouds will dominate and the showers will be few and far between. They'll be there, but they'll be few and far between. I think Monday then the chance of rain will ramp back up a little bit and then stay with us into the early part of next week. So tomorrow we've gone from 60 down to 30. There's still a chance of rain. There'll still be showers, but not widespread. I think Sunday's mainly dry. I'd say probably 10% of the area might pick up a brief shower on Sunday, so most areas are dry. And then on Monday, spotty shower shows up again, and the chance goes up again for Tuesday and Wednesday of next week. Here's where we stand temperature-wise right now. For this time of year, this is pretty comfortable. 78 Westlake, 79 at the coast, 81 in Harlingen, even off to the west. Temperatures in the upper 60s out from Rio up to Falcon Lake. Mid-60s overnight tonight, so a comfortable night across the area. Of course, at the coast, it stays just a little bit warmer. And then during the daytime tomorrow at the coast, it stays just a little bit cooler. Everybody else up around 80 or so with northwest winds at about 5 to 10 miles per hour tomorrow. So a lot of clouds, maybe a brief shower, and certainly well below normal for this time of year with temperatures in the 80s all the way through the weekend into next week. Here's a look at the big picture of Texas, and look at all the stuff that's moved out into the Gulf of Mexico. We had things come through the valley this morning and move out. Things are hanging out in the Gulf. That's where the front is going to stall and will be the focal point for shower development over the weekend. And a couple of those could creep in here. We're also seeing showers up in the Texas Panhandle. So there's your front. I think tomorrow there's a good chance that the Houston area sees yet another round of showers and thunderstorms. They've gotten a break today after the big rain again last night, but today's been quiet. But there we go again as low pressure moves that way. There's a little upper level system moving through, so that gives them a pretty good shot at rain again tomorrow. On Sunday, I think it's just a mostly cloudy day across a lot of South Texas. Monday, the front is still nearby. By maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, it should lift back to the north, and that will bring the warm, humid air back in once again, but at least the shot at some showers for the middle part of next week. At the coast, winds out of the north at 5 to 15 knots. There's a moderate chop on the bay. UV index is very high. Small craft operators are urged to use caution. There's a high risk of rip currents, a low tide at 1:56 in the morning, and the low tide just before noon tomorrow. So your first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast for tonight. Scattered showers. We don't expect any big thunderstorms except maybe one or two isolated, but for the most part it's a shower and an isolated thunder shower kind of thing. Tomorrow mostly cloudy, scattered showers. The chance of rain stands at 30% for tomorrow. Your high back up around 80 degrees. 80 tomorrow, 85 on Sunday, up to 88 on Monday. And you look at next week, we keep it in the 80s all the way to Thursday and Friday. Chance of rain comes back in a bigger way on Tuesday and Wednesday. But at this point, 30% tomorrow and just a slight chance of rain on Sunday. That's your updated first 1-5 AccuWeather forecast.